Yo, what up? It is the 23rd of November. It is currently 10:46 p.m. on a Saturday. We have mail. Mum. Dear Spoon, pumpkins and apples are good, but my favorite signs of fall are fresh steelhead and salmon. Yeah, well, it's almost not fall anymore, so it's a bit of a late letter. I need the letter space, man. We got a fresh tree. You know, I'm really surprised. It's a 1% chance for each of these trees every day that grow every single day to have bells in them, and it's happened to me one time, I think. No, I don't think. I know it only happened to me one time, and that was like 150 days ago. It was a while ago. I think it was no, 150. No, even more. Like 250. Maybe. Yeah. Something like that. Hey, Cube. There's a new TV show about catching bugs. Have you seen it yet? A flea that got out of its cage makes its way back home, but it missed its regular feedings and ran back to its cage. Sounds really interesting. Yes, Cube, I have watched the show that stars a flea. It's a very interesting program. Tomorrow we celebrate kindness and happiness with Yay Day. Break out your best compliments and let the sun shine in. Yes, Yay Day. It's quite a good day. No one can deny. I like it. I like that it I don't know. It's a fun socialization holiday, I think. Hello, Mallary. Okay, you know how some people think there's a prime age for falling in love? What do you think that age is? Your 60s. Well, that's an age I just can't relate to, and that's that. I suppose someday I will. That is so depressing. I'll get used to it, because you're only getting closer. Unless you freeze time, I guess. But that's not possible, ain't it? Nope. I checked. I tried. I feel like time freezing is one of those abilities. I don't know if I'd want to have it just because I'd be worried about the way I'd use it. Like, I wonder if, just for my sake, I'm actually better off not having it, because the state I'd put my life into if I did abuse it would just, like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe I'm thinking about it too hard. Disco S, actually, I have something I want you to give to Cube. Why? Well, because I'm too embarrassed to do it myself. Come on, Disco S, can't you deliver it for me? If you could do it in the next 10 minutes, that would be great. I feel like Hugh has a lot of mail. Or just stuff that he needs to deliver. But yeah, like, I don't know. Because, yes, you know, it's scary that time is always flowing. And I definitely have lots of situations where I wish that time would just stop. But, you know, if you had that, then I feel like you'd lose some of your connection with reality. I don't know. I feel like it'd be very addicting as well. Is this present from Hugh? It's been a while since I got one. I wonder what it could be. Isn't that a 4-leaf shirt? I had no idea Hugh was even into this sort of thing. Thanks a lot, Disco S. And make sure Hugh knows how I feel too, okay? I feel like I wouldn't mind getting that power though for like a day maybe, like to try it out. But then what if I like it and then I can't use it for any more than a day? Oh, this black rose wilted. That means we'll get a new gold rose tomorrow. Collection is ever growing. Oh, and these apple trees have all grown. Oh, look at this. This looks great. We need to replace some of the ones up here though as well. What time is it? 10:51. Okay, so I need to get to... we're not in too much of a rush. Peewee. Oh yeah, the other day I saw Scoop. It made me think Flower Girl. Seeing her made you think Flower Girl. Like, that's it. That's all you thought. That's interesting. I don't know if I've said this before, but the question of what superpower would you get, my answer is luck manipulation, which basically just means you get to manipulate any event that has, you know, probability involved, and you can just make it, like, happen if you want it to. It's a pretty overpowered concept for an ability, but I don't know. I prefer it to the generic, like, invisibility or flying or whatever, which, I mean, yeah, those would be fun, but I mean, luck manipulation is just cool. Plus, you could make stupidly improbable events just happen and then freak people out. It'd be really funny. Like, you know, there's a slim chance that, like, a meteor lands somewhere, but, you know, you can just make it happen. Poncho and Marina? It's so adorable. They're in the same organic peach nectar club. Not that there's anything suspicious about that, rah-rah, right? Rah-rah, right? She's got a weird catchphrase. I mean, I guess, okay, so the limits of this luck manipulation thing is, like, you can't summon things, like, it's kind of difficult to set a boundary for, because, like, you know, there's always a chance of certain things happening, like, down to a, you know, very, very minuscule level. But, like, I feel like it should be limited to maybe, like, oh no, Marina's trying to leave. It should be limited to, like, events that have happened before. So, like, nothing that's like, oh, the chance that the Earth just suddenly blows up, which I wouldn't obviously use anyway, but still, just a, you know, an example. So that could be a good, like, limiter to it, and then once a new crazy lucky things happens, you're able to, like, do it. But, like, you can't, like, summon a meteor or, like, you know, summon a thunderstorm, like, and you can't change things that are, like, set in stone, like, you know, we know, oh, should I forget the whole thing? Yeah, I think that's, reconsidering. Like, we know that the sun rises every day, which, I mean, I know there's exception, you know, whatever, but still, that point being, you can't change it so that the sun doesn't rise in the morning, or, like, you know, something like that. And then obviously, yeah, like, you could make a ton of money, which, you know, I feel like any good superpower lets you make a ton of money. What's even the point of superpowers if not to do that? But, you know, if there's, like, a bank robbery, which, you know, those don't happen a lot anymore, but, you know, still example, I could just say, like, oh, you know, the slim chance that, the, you know, robber's shoe gets untied and they trip and fall on their face. I don't know if that's a luck-based event, though. I don't know. It's difficult to define, I think. But the concept is there. Maybe I should think about it a bit more. Okay, let's... Oops, water the door. You know, we don't have too many days till it's December, which means we're running out of time to get this final... What's this shirt that I need to get? 2 shirts, the blue pinstripe and the go-go shirt. I need both of them, and I haven't gotten either of them. And it's not either of them. It's unfortunate. Let's see... we'll grab medicine for Genji and seeded trees. Oh, only one today, unlucky. I'll take it though. It's weird how much that sounds like the, what is that? The United States national anthem? Like, da 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 da. Like, that sounds a lot like it. How's it going? Check this out. I was staring at the sky just kind of spacing out, right? And I saw something flying, but I wasn't able to jump high enough to catch it. And I got mad hops, too. How's a guy supposed to nab stuff like that? Dunno, Poncho, dunno. There's no item that you can use that would even let you do that, so I guess it's just a fool's errand, you might say. Oh yeah, medicine. Here you go, Genji. G-Man. Genjurino. Yes, I think I feel just a tiny bit better. Thanks. What are the Genji, like, nicknames? What do you have? Like, Genja... I don't know. It's hard to think of them. Alright, well, what are these flowers? And then we'll plant some trees today. Won't do too much. So we'll start with the cedar tree. We'll replace this one. I really like this idea of the cedar tree area. I feel like they don't get enough focus. Well, and I like in New Horizons, in the upper acres of your town by default, there's like a ton of them. Like, they really have a lot there. It's good. I mean, having all that space, it's just so, like, so freeing. If there were, like, the things I'd change about this game, because, like, there's a reason I play this game and not New Horizons. And I've gone over that stuff before. But, you know, that doesn't mean I think this game's perfect. And if there were things I could change about this game, there definitely, you know, there's a few things that come to mind. Like, personally, I think the whole tree, you know, like, not fertility, the way that you just can't grow trees sometimes is really annoying, and I don't think it's a good, like, mechanic. I don't know if it's, like a limitation, like they needed to do that to get the villager AI to work properly, or if they just thought it was a good mechanic, because, I don't know. I don't think it's a good mechanic, personally. And so, yeah, I would definitely change that so that's not in the game. And, I mean, I like the idea of, you know, being able to place furniture outside, but I don't know, maybe it would be a little bit too overpowered and, you know, take away from the flowers and the trees. But, you know, at the same time, it's hard to deny that there are just, there's just furniture, some furniture in this game that, like, you wouldn't ever have a reason to use inside. Like, stuff that's just so, like, clearly meant to be used outside, but for whatever reason, you know, like, well, I mean, obviously the reason that there's no outside furniture is just because they couldn't do it yet, probably. But yeah, it's kind of, it's something, it's more of a pipe dream idea. Like, I wouldn't expect that to be able to be in the game, but I think it'd be really cool if it was. Now it's 11 p.m. I can't sell any of this fruit, which has been annoying. So why don't we, I'm going to actually drop this in front, because I want to do some modifications. Oh yeah, I have a flea. I forgot about this. Okay. So we need to I don't know, I think I'll keep this tree normal. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And this one. That was an apple tree, so that's fine. So let's... Is Hugh... Oh no, Peewee. And then there's other spots that I can put apple trees in as well, because I wanted to make the apple area be a bit bigger than this, just this small spot. Ooh, bell bag. Is that all that I wanted to do here? Yes, I think so. Okay, we can replace those 3 trees now. Yeah, but this area being like dense with red flowers would be really cool, I think. And then, like I said, you have the occasional apple on the ground to sort of spice it up a bit. I wonder if there's an area where I'd benefit from putting acorns on the ground, like as decoration. Because, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really, it's not a colourful thing, so it'd be more something you'd put in for, like, not colour matching maybe, but for, you know, something else. Now, what other trees was I planning to down under? These trees in Hugh's garden were going to be apple trees. This will be an apple tree. Apple tree, I think... Oh yeah, apple tree this as well. Okay, so... I'll put these cherries down over here. So this will be most of the apple area once I get all the... Like, in fact, those ones over there are basically the last ones. The only other apple trees I wanted was to potentially get some trees back in this little square here. Because I wouldn't actually mind there being trees there now. I've changed my mind on that. Alright, so let's chop down the trees that I want to change first. Oh, money. Oh, bees. Okay, I've got it. Uh-oh, I don't have it. I don't think. Go! No. You have to be really good to get that. I think I have to you just have to run away a lot further before you try and pull out the net. Oh well, I won't have this for much longer. I'm already done talking to everyone for today, so they won't see that me like this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. No, they just swarm right to my head. Huh? Well, at least I didn't get my other eye taken out. Great. Well, Hugh, I guess, likes to keep company with bees because he's got a lot of bee nests around his house. I feel kind of bad for him in that respect. I'm not allergic to bees, although I am mentally allergic to bees because I would really not want to be stung by one. But I don't know, like, I'm fine taking like needles, like the flu needles and stuff like that. So like, I don't really think I would care that much, honestly. It's more of the shock of it, I think. Alright. Apple number 1. Apple number 2. Apple number 3. Apple number 4. Apple number 5. Apple number 6. And there's a little apple number 7 over there. Which is a bit annoying, because we have to shake down a hole of the tree for it, but whatever. Let me just grab all of this first. Can't believe I didn't know that cherries weren't my town fruit. Hey, Poncho. Oh man, how's life? You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, go! Scissors. Bam! Scissors! Well, is that a tie? In that case, we should just forget about all this. Let's try it again. Wait, I guess we're not trying it again. Even though we said we were going to. Oh well. Got a lot of fruit to sell tomorrow. I'll enjoy this. Surprisingly, still have. Do I still have room? Yes. I need 1 apple. Then I'll pick up my shovel, grab a 2nd apple. And that apple on the ground. Oh wait, actually, I can get it. Just have to quickly bury this. Oops, I didn't mean to drop it. And then go back and pick it up. Great. Well, that's, yeah, basically all of the apple trees I want for the apple area. It's not a huge area. So I don't know about this tree actually. But yeah, it's not a huge area, the apple area. Like, it's mostly this section down here. So that's why I want to make it really dense with flowers and stuff, just to, like, I guess, emphasize it a little bit more. Alright, so what I want to do is place some apples on the ground in places that are, like, maybe not as easy to find when, like, trying to water flowers, but then also are still just generally, like, good spots for them. Like, I might just do one here, even though that's not really a spot that needs it necessarily, but just, you know, it'll just add some flavor, I think, to have an apple occasionally, you know, around. And I want to start spreading out these red cosmos so they're not all in one spot. I mean, I could just not plant flowers directly behind trees. It's not really, if you can't see them very well, then you can't see them very well. Then what's the, you know, even if they are there, then what's the point? Yeah, so just sort of sprinkling flowers around. Because I just want to make this look a little bit more random. And I also don't know if I'm going to put red flowers around here. Because there's only really going to be... Well, there's not that... There's going to be this apple tree here, so I don't know. Oh, man. Well, let me plant just a few more flowers. I won't go crazy. I guess this is an alright... Oh, actually, this is an alright spot. This spot works too, I guess. And then, yeah, grab the red pansy. Is there any other red flowers over here? Oh, yeah, another red pansy. And for the cherry area, which, you know, is obviously also red, I don't know what I'll do there, because I don't want it to just sort of be more of this, necessarily. I don't know. I think I'll think about what I'll do. But, oh, Pompom, hello. Yay, what's up? I got this crazy letter, check it out. Chew on this, Pompom. The less a person accomplishes in a day, the more he talks about during meals. But that's okay. People watcher. I'm not sure what it means exactly. Who cares though? I mean, you just get super stoked reading it. Hey Shrek, you ought to really fire it up in your writing too. I like writing. So yeah, I will be. Let me see if I can grab a few extra red flowers. Oh yeah, red pansies. I mean tulips, that's what these are. I don't want to get too many red pansies, but okay, why not? But yeah, I think this will look really nice when it's all filled in. Probably will make the game lag a little bit, but you know, it's alright. But you know, if you just look at it like this, then it already looks like I've done a lot. Just, you know, make the camera angle less revealing. Alright, well that's going to be about it for today. We'll see how much I do tomorrow. I know I said I was going to be doing the orange tree area, but I feel like the apple tree, it's just a bit more tangible at the moment. Whereas the orange one's a little bit more tangerine. Yeah, well, that's going to be about it for today.